Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. This is Francis. Today I want to talk about the biggest lie that we're told about how to create abundance and more happiness in our life. And I was in that trap for a long time. That's why I want to talk about it, because for a long time in my life, I always thought that I would have abundance or that I would have happiness when something would happen. When I would have a new car, when I would have something external like clothes or maybe a promotion, or when I would have more money, or if my girlfriend would do something, or if she would just finish her school. And that was the biggest lie that the society is giving us. We're being told that until things are going to be happening in our life externally, that's how we're going to become happy internally. And how we can turn this thing around is that it's funny, because we're thinking that when we're going to have these things in our life, we're going to feel happy. And happiness is an inner game. And to me, the biggest thing that can help twist and turn that thing around is mindset. And I still remember 4 years ago when I really realized how mindset is so powerful. That's how I discovered the journey of my personal development. And I went to an event called Ultimate Power Within. I don't know if you ever heard about it. It's an event with Tony Robbins. There's 5,000 or 6,000 people in the same room. The energy is insane, totally insane. And one of the things that we're doing is to walk on fire. We're being told that we're going to walk on fire, and they really make sure that we're at a high peak state. Like, state is so important. They prep us. I don't know how long it took, because you're some sort of in a trance. You don't even realize how much time you're spending, but I think it's hours of just doing some exercises, and at one point we're like, yes, and we know, and we're feeling super excited, and they teach us how to make sure that we're not getting burned, and it's all about the mindset. And I remember just before, when you're going in the streets, there's like 5,000 people walking on the street, and there's tracks of fire everywhere. And you know you're just going to walk on this. And I think it's about maybe 4 meters. It's possible to get burned with that. And I did. This is why I know that mindset is very important. Because, we're all going in, we're all excited, we're all like, yeah, yes, high-fiving and, all of that stuff. We're with the people, we're cheering, we're yelling, we're happy, we're in a different state. We're super high, vibrating high. And then I remember that just before I started to walk, I'm looking at this and I know what to do. And one of the things apparently to say is saying cool moss. So we're just thinking we're going to be in that cool moss and not fire. We're just creating and staying cool moss. And we're not looking at the fire, because why would you look at the fire? Your brain's just going to fire all these things. So we're just walking straight, looking at the other person on the other side of the track with all that fire underneath, and we're just going straight. And so I'm prepping and I'm just about to go. And I'm going and everything's going well. Until, in my mind, I was walking for about 2 or 3 meters, and I'm thinking, well, that's kind of strange. Is that fake? Like, is that not supposed to? And as soon as I thought in my mind, am I not supposed to feel something? Boom! Like, I just started to feel the fire, and I know I still have 2 meters to go, and that burns. So all of a sudden, I'm thinking, okay, back up to state, cool moss. And I go. And I finished. And I was so happy that I understood the power of the mindset. That little fraction of a second. As soon as I was lower, boom, I got burned. And I went way back up. So I hope that now you know how mindset is so important. I mean, this is that state where you feel super confident and you make it happen, or you just have a little doubt. And these things are showing up in our life differently. Like, it could be in your smile. You're not quite happy. People are seeing it. It's in our tone of voice. It's in our eyes. It's in, that two millimeters. Like, you see someone confident, Usually the gym is a bit hot, but 2 meters down like this, and then all of a sudden people are like, oh, shoulder down, all of that stuff. It's so subtle, and it's the reality. So now going back to, abundance and happiness, it's an inner game. And the best way to create so much happiness and abundance is to do things that makes us feel great. Just before I did this video, I knew this was important. I wanted to share, and I was excited about sharing, but my energy was not quite there. So what I did is I went to the gym. Just in 1 hour, came back, and now I feel great. And I'm excited. And I know that it makes a huge difference of how I deliver this message to you. And like I said, the inner game is so important. And so just think about all the positive emotions, love, happiness, being enthusiastic, being excited, gratitude, forgiveness, all these things. When you're in that zone, usually that's where you create more friends. That's where you create more business. That's where you create more opportunities, because you're in that zone. It's not about going into finding something external so that now you're gonna feel happy. It's the other way around. And that's something I've discovered so powerfully last year when I started to serve, when I started to make more experiences for me to feel happy. And that's one of my intention this year, to play more, to have more fun, because the way I show up have a huge impact on my happiness and my abundance. And I am the one generating it. So if you think that you need to have something external, really what you're looking for is the emotion. It's kind of a target you're reaching. Why don't you feel it now? You're gonna have everything after. So if you feel that this message resonates to you, or if you know that someone can hear this, tag that person. And now this week, I wish you an amazing week, because mindset makes a huge difference, and you'll create more abundance and more happiness. I love you all.